Hey guys, it's Casey and Gordon. We are going to give you guys some standards for 19.2 and also some strategy for 19.2. So bear with us and we'll start going through the movements. So we have toes to bar, double unders, and squat cleans in the workout. Or if you're doing health, you have knee raises and singles and squat cleans. So we're going to start with some standards on the toes to bar. Your feet need to start behind the bar. So from your feet basically have to break this parallel plane. Come back behind the bar to start. Perfect. Like you would be in the back of a kip swing. Okay, arms need to be fully locked out and extended. So can you show me a bent arm? Yeah, no go. Okay. Both feet need to hit the bar at the same time. So that's usually where people get kind of mixed up if this is a harder skill for you. Go ahead and show me both feet at the same time. Beautiful. Good. So both feet hit at the same time. We want to, couple of things that will not count if you're judging, you'll need to watch for this, is feet hitting the floor before the rep begins. So maybe from the lower bar. They can't see your feet. You have to go to that one. Can your feet touch before on the way up? Perfect. So he didn't break behind the parallel plane and his feet made contact with the floor on the way up. So that would be a no rep. The flutter kick at the top. So that means one foot hits and then the other foot hits. That'll also be a no rep. You'll be able to hear it. Perfect. And then toes missing altogether. If your toes are just a little bit far away from the bar, that will also be a no rep. You have to make contact. So the thing here, most people think you want to flex your toes back, but actually if you point your toes, you're going to create a longer distance that you have to hit that bar. So maybe try pointing your toes if you're having trouble making contact with the bar. If you are doing knee raises, all kind of the same beginning standards apply. Feet need to start behind the bar. And then at the top of the knee raise, you need to break parallel. Perfect. So you could also do either one of these movements in singles. Can you show them the logo? Just making Corey work today.
And tonight. Are we?
Just show like a pace of singles for toes to bar. So when you guys get tired, this is perfectly acceptable. He's letting his feet hit the floor and kind of giving that grip a break for just a second. Same thing applies for knee raises. So that will reduce your time under tension. It's a really good strategy to go into whenever you're tired. For the double unders, nothing to go over. Good luck. You got them or you don't. Just listening for the feet to pass under 2 times, or the rope to pass under your feet 2 times. If you are judging double unders, it's really important to watch the feet and count out loud to yourself. That's going to help not create any mess ups between you and the person doing the workout. For your squat clean standards, the bar needs to start on the floor. And you need to hit a hip crease below knee, same thing as we did with the wall balls last week. So at the bottom of the squat, hip crease below the knee. And then you have to stand up all the way before releasing the bar, before dropping the bar. So let's show a good rep.
Good rep.
Yep. Good squat and stand. Perfect. Now, heavy reps, like when you get to a heavier weight, make sure that you're standing up all the way. Maybe that means you're looking over at your judge and confirming like, hey, can I let go of the bar now? Am I good? And just communicate with each other. Plates need to touch the ground between reps. So if you connect your reps, you should be making contact with the floor in between. Can you show me 2 in a row?
Not
Good ones?
good ones.
Yeah. Just tap them again. Perfect. Cool. And then let's show a no wrap with a high hip crease. Yep. And then a no wrap for dropping the bar before standing all the way up. These are things to watch out for. Perfect. So he didn't get his hips all the way up and back up before he let go of the bar. And I think that's all I got for our standards on the movements. If you're doing health, then you're just doing 50 single unders. I didn't really go over that. I think you guys probably got that. So some strategy for the workout. For most of us, this is an 8-minute workout. So you want to go into this thinking 8 to 12 minutes workout. So you again wouldn't go out, a million miles an hour. You excited?
No, sore from yesterday.
All right, so you won't go out. You want to pace for that whole 8 minutes. You don't want to go out guns blazing to get that first piece done. If the second bar is heavy for you, then you may think about doing that first weight a little bit faster so that you can have a little bit more time on that bar. But that's the only time that I would really say to speed up the first part of the workout. I would definitely break up the toes to bar from the beginning, even if you're doing fast sets of 5 or fast singles. The time is about the same as someone that will do a set of 10, because they'll have to rest longer due to that time under tension. This is a toes to bar workout, so if that's your hardest movement, then I would suggest doing singles from the beginning on a lower bar, and you're going to be able to, rest a little less and move a little faster throughout the whole thing. If you're doing the CrossFit Open, you want to pay attention to the tie break time on the double unders. You'll want to get through that as fast as you can so that you get that good tie break time. So don't lollygag before that. Try to get through that and then take your breath. I was going to go over the 2 different types of swings on the toes to bar that you will see. One being more of a straight leg toes to bar, a little more core intense. So straight leg toes to bar, his legs stay pretty straight and his feet have to come all the way up in that pike position. And then you also have the sort of a knees to elbow and then kick the bar at the end. This is going to be a little faster, a little more productive. Cool. So I would try to go with that, and then if you are advanced in toes to bar, then you can swap back and forth between the two to kind of, save yourself. You can also change up your grip, so go a little wider or a little more narrow. You are allowed to reverse grip one hand. I think you can reverse grip two, but I don't know that anybody can physically do that, so we'll see. Pointing your toes, double unders, keep your arms in close, keep your chin up and your airway open. People tend to want to put their head down or bend over to rest, and really you're not getting as much oxygen as you can that way, so try to stand up tall. If you mess up a rep on a double under, try not to get too in your headspace about it. Take a breath, recover, and get back on it. You don't need a 20-second rest usually, especially if you have that as a movement. You just don't freak out in your head. That's the way that you start missing a lot of them. Before you do this workout, if you are doing double unders, I would say do a lot of them. I want you to feel like you've got your rhythm, like everything is clicking and connecting before you go into the workout. Your squat cleans, when you get there, I would definitely recommend similar to the toes to bar, singles, maybe doubles. Your first round, singles the whole way are gonna really be just as efficient as trying to do 5 in a row and then a rest after that. So think about that. I will be doing singles. Other than that, we will have you guys sign up for judges if you are not competing in the CrossFit Open. If you are, then you'll be assigned a judge. If you everybody is going to have weight changes during this workout, so we will try to set up the first heat, barbells on the floor and weights that need to be out for that. I think we're going to have 2 designated weight changers during each heat rather than having 2 people assigned to each person. So more details on that tonight as we get the logistics figured out. But that's it for now. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll be glad to answer those for you guys.
Good luck.
See you tonight.